If you are a writer, a musician, an artist, a software developer, or you have a patent or trademark tied to your business, have you ever wondered what happens to your creative work or your ideas after you are gone? Hi, I am Wes Harvin with the Estate, Trust, and Elder Law Firm. This is something I see more and more, and today we're going to cover the unique considerations for estate planning when you own intellectual property rights in a way that is simple, clear, and practical. Let's start with a simple truth. Intellectual property is an asset. For some people, it is the most valuable thing they own. That might be a book that still sells, a song that earns royalties, a piece of software, a patented product, or maybe a brand name you have spent years building. Those things can continue to generate income long after you are gone, which means they need to be part of your estate plan, just like your home or your bank accounts. That's why it's essential to plan how they'll be managed, transferred, and valued. Step one should be to identify and document your intellectual property. Make a clear list of what you own. That might include copyrights, trademarks, patents, licensing agreements, royalties, or revenue-sharing contracts. Write down registration numbers, expiration dates, where the documents are kept, and any contracts attached to those rights. The goal is simple here. If someone had to step in tomorrow, they would be able to tell what you own and where to find it. Next, you should decide who will manage those rights. Managing intellectual property is not always straightforward. You want someone who understands either the business side, the creative side, or both. That could be a family member who knows your work and your industry, a professional advisor or corporate trustee, or in some cases, a combination of the two. Whoever you choose should be able to preserve, license, or even grow the value of that intellectual property instead of letting it sit unused. Also, consider using a trust. You may want to place your intellectual property into a specific intellectual property trust or into a revocable living trust. Doing that can help you avoid probate, centralize control of the rights, and make it easier for your trustee to smoothly transition control. Provide a clear roadmap for who benefits from any income. This is especially helpful if you have multiple heirs or a business that will continue after you. Next step should be creating a plan for income and taxes. If your intellectual property generates ongoing income, you need a plan for that stream of income. Who receives it? How is it divided? How is it reported for tax purposes? A well-drafted trust or estate plan can spell this out so your heirs are not left trying to piece things together after the fact. Step 5, make sure your legal documents actually mention your intellectual property. Your will, your trust, and even your power of attorney should be reviewed with your intellectual property in mind. In some cases, you may want your agent under a power of attorney to have the authority to manage contracts or renew registrations during your lifetime if you cannot. This is an area where it is important to work with a team that understands both estate planning and intellectual property issues, so nothing falls through the cracks. And lastly, share or write down your vision. Beyond the legal side, it helps to write down how you would like your work handled. Do you want your books kept in print? Do you want your music licensed? Do you want certain projects preserved even if they are not very profitable? Think about the little things. A short letter or statement of intent can guide your heirs and your trustee so they understand not just the value of the work, but your goals for it. Whether your intellectual property is worth a little or a lot, it is still part of your life's work. It deserves the right protection and a plan. If you are ready to build an estate plan that actually takes your intellectual property rights into account, reach out to us at the Estate, Trust, and Elder Law Firm. And if you found this helpful, go ahead and give this video a like, subscribe for more, and leave your questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching.